Most people waste their 20s trying to look rich instead of getting rich. They flex outfits, go broke for weekend trips, and finance cars they can't afford, all while ignoring the 5 things that would actually change their life. If you're in your 20s and you're not investing in these things, you're not building wealth. You're setting yourself up to struggle later while others coast. Let's break down the 5 real investments you need to make now before it's too late. Invest in skills. Forget stocks. Your highest ROI in your 20s? Skills. Want more money? Learn skills that the market rewards. Coding, copywriting, sales, digital marketing, data analysis, video editing. These open doors to freelance work, promotions, and side hustles fast. According to the Georgetown University Center on Education and the Workforce, over 80% of lifetime earnings growth in early career years comes from skill acquisition, not your degree. And the best part, you don't need college for this. Courses on YouTube or Skillshare cost under $100 and can change your earning power. The average person scrolls TikTok for 3+ hours a day, but won't spend 30 minutes learning how to use Excel, run Facebook ads, or write a cold email that sells. That's not laziness. That's financial self-sabotage. And you don't need to be the best. You just need to be competent. Businesses pay people who solve problems, not people who try hard. If you're still wasting time watching 3-hour podcasts on motivation instead of learning marketable skills, you're not serious about getting rich. You're playing the game with no weapon. 2. Invest in your network. Your network is your net worth. Yeah, it's cliche, but it's also true. Most high-income jobs, deals, and partnerships don't go to the best. They go to the best connected. A 2022 LinkedIn report showed 85% of jobs are filled through networking, not applications. While you're applying on job boards, someone else is getting a referral from a friend, skipping the line, and getting hired without even submitting a resume. And networking isn't begging people to like you. It's showing up in the right rooms, events, masterminds, local meetups, discords, Twitter/X groups, even DMing people who are 2 to 3 years ahead of you. Stop hanging around broke friends who drag you down. Spend time with people who make you level up. The people around you are either building with you or slowing you down. There is no middle. Ask yourself this: when's the last time someone in your circle talked about investing, building something, or improving themselves? If that answer is never, it's not a circle, it's a cage. 3. Invest in your health. This one sounds soft, but ignore it, and it'll cost you more than you think. Your body is the engine behind your money-making machine. Low energy equals low output equals low income. Research in the Journal of Occupational and Environmental Medicine shows that poor health reduces productivity by up to 28%, and that's just in the short term. That means if you're constantly tired, stressed, or in pain, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table every year. Let that sink in. Bad sleep, crap diet, no exercise equals brain fog, burnout, slower work. You can't hustle if you're always tired. And poor health doesn't just cost you now, it adds up. Chronic issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity don't just hurt your body, they destroy your finances through medical bills, lost work days, and long-term stress. If you can spend $80 on drinks and Uber, you can spend $80 on clean groceries or a gym pass. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Just walk daily, lift 3 times a week, sleep 7 to 8 hours. Energy is a competitive advantage, and most people are running on fumes. Your success isn't just in your mindset, it's in your mitochondria. 4. Invest in discipline. Forget motivation. It's a scam. The people who win, they have systems and discipline. Wake up early, even when you don't feel like it. Show up when it's boring. Work when you'd rather scroll. A University of Pennsylvania study found that self-discipline is a stronger predictor of success than IQ across school, income, and health. Discipline is the muscle behind everything. You don't need more knowledge. You need to act on what you already know. And the best way to build discipline? Start one daily habit you don't skip. Even something small. Reading 10 pages, 10 push-ups, writing 100 words. That one micro habit builds identity. You become the kind of person who follows through. And once you have that identity, you can apply it to business, money, anything. Think about it. Most people fail not because they're stupid. They fail because they can't stick to anything longer than a week. Winners aren't more talented. They're just more consistent. They do what needs to be done, especially when they don't feel like it. That's the separator. 5. Invest in ownership. Stop being a consumer, start being an owner. This is the mindset shift that separates rich from broke. Ownership is assets that pay you. Stocks, index funds, real estate, businesses, digital products, royalties. According to Federal Reserve data, the top 10% of Americans control 89% of all U.S. stocks. Why? Because they own, while everyone else just earns and spends. Owning assets gives you leverage. It means your money works even when you don't. It's the difference between working 40 years and retiring early. And this doesn't mean you need to buy real estate tomorrow. You can start with $50 in an index fund, or build a digital product once that sells forever. The earlier you start, the more time compounds do the work. If you're 20 and invest $100 per month in the S&P 500, you could have over $500,000 by retirement. If you wait until 30, you lose over half of that. Ownership also means creating things, not just consuming them. Write an ebook, sell a template, build a YouTube channel. Each piece of content or product is a mini asset. Rich people build machines that work while they sleep. Broke people work for money and spend it as fast as they earn it. Every dollar you own should be working a shift for you. If it's not, you're just surviving. Let's be real. Nobody's coming to save you financially. If you don't invest in your skills, your network, your health, your discipline, and ownership, you will work the same job, make the same money, and stay stuck in the same cycle for years. But if you start now, actually commit, you could look back at 30 and barely recognize yourself. In a good way. Because while your friends were flexing, sleeping in, and avoiding growth, you were building. This channel is for people who want that kind of life. So, if you're serious about building wealth and setting yourself up for success, subscribe to Simple Sense. Like the video so we can reach more people who want to succeed in life. Let's get to work.